In this video I work a bit more bending and I write with a bit. It took a while to get him to accept the bit. So here I do a bit of a quarters in, forward. I think that's meant to be shoulders in. Sometimes he loses impulsion. It's not too bad here. I do a lot of trot work so that he's got a bit more impulsion. So it's quarters in the midline so that it's easier to see with the camera. And then straight and change the bend to turn left. I think that's meant to be a shoulder in, yes. And then a corner. Another quarters in, gets a bit tight, so I'll go back to the walk. It's a bit tight on that right hind today. He's a bit tight in his hind legs. Shoulder in, straight and trot to get a bit more impulsion. I think here I want to do something on the midline again, so I do a big circle to go back to the center line, so that's some working trot. He carries himself quite low, so I always try to bring him up a bit, and that's supposed to be a quarters in, and the midline is a bit tight, so we lose impulsion. Try to keep going, shoulders in, that's a bit crooked, and change bend. We get quarters in and then bend into the direction of travel. So it's a half pass, side pass. And lost a bit the impulsion, so I think I'll do a bit of canter to get him going. And try again in the midline, quarters in, and bend in the direction of travel. A bit better on that side. I could have repeated this side, but it was a bit tight, but maybe I'll do it again later. He gets very bored, so it's fine balancing between keeping things different and working the tight. So I work again on that side now. So the right shoulder's going too fast and the left hind's a bit tight. It wasn't very flowing. I think I'm going to do it in the whole diagonal, maybe to have a bit more time to get all the bits right. So kind of a bit the same problem, the shoulder's going fast, so I do a shoulder in before doing it again, slow down that shoulder. And it's a bit hard, I get a little bit tap on the hind quarter to get him going. I wish I had turned the other way, because part of the problem is the right shoulder falling, but anyway, I didn't. I think I'm going to do it again. I think I choose to do it half to make it easy and see if he's encouraged to go and go back to the outside. That's a little bit better. Don't have the best impulsion, but that was a bit better. Oh, you're changing exercise now. Do a spiral. I wish I'd let him have a bit of quiet time, but anyway. So I'm spiraling in. And that's his tight side, the left side. So I'm doing a smaller circle. And then I think I try and disengage the hind quarter. So get the hind quarters first and then get the shoulder to follow. And then stay on the big circle for a few steps. Change direction. I'm more doing a video for the USSR, so I'm not really working on things, just doing things and then see what it's like on the day, a bit like a dressage test, I suppose. Alright, so collect him a little bit, bring him up a bit so that he can actually trot in a smaller circle, see how small we can go before he gets really stuck, probably about here, and then hindquarters, or stay on the small circle for a bit, then hindquarters out, not sure it's the right angle to see that on the camera, and then go. And again, I wish there was more impulsion, which is our main problem. And I'm doing that one again. Hindquarters out, a little bit, starting to collect a little bit more here, being a bit more bouncy, so that's a bit better. Suppose let's then engage back up. Kind of wish I had had a bit of a break, but again, if I ride it like a dressage test, then we'll keep going. There you go, and maybe rest. Oh, and that's some of the fun things we kind of do. So I do the jambette, because he falls on the right shoulder. So here's a nice one, but it's on the shoulder that I didn't want. And here he keeps it up a bit more. The first time he kind of dropped it down, so I reward that. He's very proud of his jambette. He likes doing it. Good boy. And I think after I'm doing a little bit of movement soon to be known as Spanish walk, a very slow Spanish walk. I don't know why I'm backing him up when my main problem is forward action, but I want to be very particular about upward lift. Good boy, he's very upwards. Good boy, good boy. We're just starting to have a few more steps. He gets very easily bored with it, and often, good boy. He will often do his best one first, and if I ask again, he gets really bored and he doesn't give me his best. So I have to be quick to see when to stop. Now I think I'm playing a little bit with trying to do some piaffe, which is really not where he shines, because it just doesn't have this hypo vibe. So I try to do back up and go, back up and go, and it doesn't really go. So I'm like, yoo-hoo, let's go, wake up, back up and go, yoo-hoo, let's go. Sometimes we even do like bar racing or something, very exciting. He's not naturally one to think dressage is very exciting. It's been raining a lot where we are, although today is a dry day, so I can't ride him much. There's so much green grass, but it's very, very slippery and very muddy. It doesn't look like it, but we've had 4 months of very heavy rain. So being in a different environment has been a little bit tricky. We do go to the beach also. He loves the beach, and that's when he gets the most forward movement. Again, back up and try and go. I'm not sure if it's the best approach to go back and go with him. And here, up, up. Try and get him a little bit more excited. That was kind of back, sideways, sideways. And here, there's not many, but I felt like he actually by himself gave a bit more. energy, so get off. Good boy. He's such a good boy. He's actually a very funny boy. He's a bit quirky like Ovation. Ovation's our aspiring champion. Oh, he's giving me another hope for another carrot. Alright, that's it.